Step 2. Optimize the SEO title tag. Your SEO title tag is the main heading text you will see in the Google search results. It's usually filled out by Yoast SEO, which is a free WordPress SEO plugin. I will show you how you can install the plugin on your WordPress site shortly when we jump over to a live walkthrough. The HTML version of your SEO title tag would look like this. So it would have brackets at the beginning saying title, closing brackets saying title, and then within that you would have your main keyword. Try to get your main keyword towards the front of the title tag, as this typically carries more weight and it's a bigger ranking signal. As you will see from the image below, the title tag which the website Yoga Matters is using is clothing, yoga activewear for women, men and children. When it comes to optimizing your SEO title tag, there's a few things you want to keep in mind. You want to get your keywords towards the front of the title tag like I just said. However, along with that, you want to make sure you write naturally and not just stuff your keywords in there, as that will appear spammy, which is what we want to avoid at all cost. Also try to include single keywords in there as well, and again, do not repeat words as it can very quickly lead to over optimization and result in you end up going further back on the pages in Google. In regards to length, this changes pretty often. However, my advice is to keep it under 60 characters in length. Taking all of this into consideration, let's head over to the back end of our WordPress website and craft our own SEO title tag for these keywords. So I'm now over on the back end of our WordPress website, and the plugin you need to install to do this very easily is called Yoast SEO. It's a free plugin for WordPress. They do have a premium version, however you do not need the premium version. You can do everything very easily with the free version. So go ahead and download the Yoast free SEO plugin. To do so, you just go over to your website, go to plugins, click add new, and then simply search for Yoast SEO in the right hand side. So type in Yoast SEO like so. That will then search for that plugin and you'll see it's right here. So you want to install that and then activate that on your website. So I've already done that. So I'm going to go over to the page I'm now going to optimize. So I'm now over on the page I want to optimize, which is the same one you saw earlier. So once you have the Yoast SEO plugin installed and activated on your website, you can scroll down to the bottom of your page and you can see all the settings for it here, Yoast SEO. So do bear in mind, I do have the premium plugin. However, you don't actually need it. I've actually had this premium plugin for ages now. And to be honest, I don't actually see any additional benefit of having the premium version. So once you scroll down to the bottom of your page, you want to click this button right here, which says Edit Snippet. If you don't see this button, it's probably most likely that this menu is currently closed. So what you need to do is simply give it a click and expand that. Then you want to click Edit Snippet. So as you can see, we now have the SEO title tag right here. So at present, Yoast is automatically populating this SEO title tag, which we don't want. So we want to click this button right here, and then delete all of that and simply start crafting our own SEO title tag based on the keywords we have. So if we go back to our keyword research template, we can see all the keywords we have. And like I said, we want to get the biggest keywords in our SEO title tag as well, but we want to make sure it comes across naturally and it doesn't come across as spammy. So I've done this already, which I already have prepared nicely in this tab right here. So I'm going to copy this and then bring that back to my spreadsheet just so you can see the whole keyword. For ease, I would make this a bit larger. So as you can see, for the SEO title tag, I've gone for yoga clothes for men and women, tops, vest, and more. That says vets, let's change that to vest. Top, vest, and more, that would be a bit more helpful. And then I've got click slides, which is just my brand name at the end. Obviously, you'd change it out for your brand name as well. So this is a really good SEO title tag as I've got yoga clothes in there. So I've got yoga clothes, which is a keyword right here, yoga clothes. I've also included the keywords men and women. So I've got women right here, women, and I've also got men. And if you look at some of the keywords I have, I've got yoga clothes for men. So I've got men right here. I've got women down here. I've got men up here again. I've got men up here again. So you can see I'm covering both types, men and women, which is really good. And then I thought I'd go a little bit further and actually include some yoga types of clothing, such as tops and vests, only because I actually have those down as keywords. I've got yoga tops, gets over 1,100 searches a month. And when I scroll down to the bottom, I saw another keyword for vests. So I'm making sure I include that keyword as well. So as you can see, this SEO title tag includes tons of different keywords I have, which I can all rank for. And most importantly, I've created the SEO title tag naturally. So let's copy this and go back to our website, which is on this tab. And I simply want to paste my new SEO title tag in the SEO title tag field. So as you can see, there's actually a bar below that, which tells you how many characters you can have. Like I said, I always recommend you have 60 because if you have any more than 60, it's typically going to get cut off by Google anyway. But you can actually keep on typing, and you can see the bar down here goes up and up and up. So again, it does give you an idea of what you can have. This isn't actually 60 characters, so I'm not sure why Yoast does that. However, you can just go over to a website like Word Count and literally type in your title tag and find out how many words and characters there are in the title tag. So as you can see below that, we also have a description which is called a meta description. So this is the text you see below the title tag in the Google search results. So I've already gone ahead and crafted a meta description. So back in the day, the meta description used to be a ranking signal. However, it is no longer a ranking signal. However, I always recommend you still try and get your keywords in there, as it's definitely going to help increase the amount of clicks you get over to your website. So once you're happy with your meta description and your SEO title tag, click Close Snippet Editor and then scroll back to the top and then click Publish or Update. That's going to ensure the changes you just made have now gone live over to your website. So that is how you optimize your SEO title tag.